So, here we go again. My headphones on. Take them off, can't I? Glasses. Right. Why I'm recording is because I'll tell you in a minute. Right. Why am I recording? Because in the front room there's something wrong with the video webcam software. So I can't record into this Logitech. I can record in the front room and I can record into Windows Video Maker. But I'm not in the front room anymore, or not much, or even not all, because that computer's just so slow. And this computer is really fast, so it's like I can do things and just do them quite fairly quickly without it driving me crazy, because it's so slow and there's problems all the time, you know. So that's all I'm saying. I'm just doing it. Sometimes I just put something up to test my equipment and just have a chat, you know. It's not always like performance, you know. But here's a bit of news for you, right? I've got this, a while ago, I got a Fender Starcaster and I've been playing it, and now I've got a Marshall MGX 15C or something. It's got loads of effects on it. It's 15 watts, but it's really powerful, you know. And what it is, I've got the foot pedal, or the footboard, or the pedal board today, and it's 4 channels, right? So you've got channel 1 from left to right. It's channel 1, 2, 3, 4. And channel 1, when you press it down, it's kind of clean and fairly low, not too loud. And when you press it, it becomes more vibrato, or not vibrato, like not so smooth, more staccato sound. And then when you press pedal 2, it gives you the crunch and the overdrive. Crunch might be the first one, I'm not sure. Then it goes into overdrive. Oh, that's something. It's like, whoa. And then you press it again. So pedal 2. You know, it's just like a little knob, like that, little metal knob. Press pedal 2, and that's like more powerful. Like, and it may be that it had chorus and effects like flanger. So press pedal 3. I think that might be the flanger. That's powerful. And then more of it. You can't really distinguish actually the third pedal. And then the fourth pedal. The fourth pedal is the tuner. And the tuner's silent, right? So you're looking at it, and it's got your notes, but they're not making a noise through the amp. So you're tuning up A. So the next one. Sorry, E, A, D, G, B, E. And that all went quite well. And so I was using my tuner. So I've had it like this evening for about 3 hours, playing away, all kinds of things playing on it. And then I had it this morning playing away, because it arrived today, or yesterday I think it arrived. And now I'm kind of going to go on to Amazon. I'm going to have to buy a guitar lead, which is not actually for this 4-channel effects box, right? This is actually for the hell's that for? for your guitar, yeah, your guitar, that's it, your guitar goes into your input channel and your effects box goes into a special foot pedal hole channel, right? So you put that in, it's all black. So I'm going to get another one which is a bit longer because I'm kind of over the other side of the room. So say I've got an amp over there, about 3 yards away, right, 3 metres away. I get over this side of the bedroom and I'm playing away. My bed's there and I start playing away. Everything's okay, but it's a bit tight, so I'm going to have to get a longer lead jack plug. See, it's hard to describe, you know. Jack plug. So when I get that, I'll have more room to move back, and I can move further back and be more relaxed, you see. So these are all interesting things that happen when you buy a new piece of equipment, because it takes quite a while. When it first arrived, I thought, oh, I can't figure it out, because it's pretty easy, really. But it does take you a while. But then what concerned me wasn't that. I got over all that. The next problem was how this Fender Starcaster keeps losing its tune. It keeps losing its tuning. Tuning it up and then tuning, playing like a chord of E, and it sounds good. It'd been 2 minutes later, it's dropping, it's, you know, dropping a note, dropping half a tone or whatever, like, oh, fucking hell. And then, you know, play for 5 minutes, try and do something clean, nice and simple. And it's sort of okay, and it's like dropping again, you know. So it's like this end, you got all your guitar strings like made secure at that end. So it's this end you've got to worry about. The slipping, so it's like when it goes round, it's what's called a capstan. So the wire goes round this capstan, but it's flipping, pulling back slightly. You know, it's like the tension of the string is pulling the capstan, dropping its tuning. Couldn't believe it. Now I've had this guitar, I forget how, say 6 months or something. But that's the old problem. The thing's got to like become tuned, that it just stays in tune. So when it's in tune, it's got to stay in tune. But you can't go on stage with a guitar like that, and it just keeps dropping, you're like, going out of tune. So that's the Fender Starcaster. Not pleased with it. Even though it was cheap, it was only about £120, right? Still, this particular one is just not holding its tuning very well. And it's just bad luck. We just see anyway, see how it goes from day to day, you know, 6 months' time it might be fine. But second thing about a Fender Starcaster is the heavy. I don't know if it's 13.5 kilos, no, maybe not that much, you know, about that. Say it's about 3.5 kilos or something, this guitar. It really hurts your back. Oh my God. I've maybe been playing only about 20 minutes or 30 minutes or an hour. Back's killing you, I can hardly bend down. So what's going on in my dream world is I'll keep playing this Starcaster. I've got another guitar and I might take it upstairs and just see how well it works. And you know, the weirdest thing in the world, because they've been manufactured, they're not tested. You know, you don't really know when they put it all in whether it's going to hold its tuning. This other guitar I've got, it was brilliant. It only cost me like 70 quid. You haven't even got it's got a name, but I don't know what it is. But part of it chipped away at the bottom end, part of the wood went, so it's like, oh, it could be tricky now to play. So it's not like out of snobbery that I've got this Fender Starcaster, but I've got this. This other one, it was beautiful, but something chipped away at the end, and you can't really replace it and fix it. It's not worth it, you know. Or it might be if it always held its tuning, you know. It's like a valuable guitar just because it stays in tune. You can't play a guitar that keeps going out of tune. So that's Starcaster, and that's like the story, you know, like the whole of my experiences today and yesterday. And so I'm watching this guitar, but see, back of my mind I'm thinking, but that gives you an excuse to move on to a semi-acoustic guitar. You know, like, oh, your kind of hobby is becoming more obsessive, and now you've got to have yet another guitar. But I'd love to have like a jazz one, but I'm going to look at the weight, right? So you want the weight of your guitar. So if it's like 4.5 kilos or something, 5 kilos, or whatever it might be, and it's on Amazon, so I can check it. If I can get something that's 3 kilos, or 2.5, or 2 kilos, or 1.5, it's really light, it's not going to hurt me back. And then it's just down to the next mystery is down to the metallurgy of the wood, the pickups. So, you know, I might get something like an Epiphone. Of course, I'd like the Gibson and the Fenders, but they're too expensive. But like a nice jazz guitar, like an Epiphone, or something that's not too expensive and lightweight, and then I can play for hours and hours and hours, and it's not going to hurt me back. And it really is quite a problem. Now, just to continue with this, I had this one, a Shark. It was some J Learner or J Tuner, or I forget what it's called. It was called the Shark, J Tourer or something. It was good. It was like 150 quid solid and that, but so heavy. And there was something wrong in design. It was American but designed, made in China. It was great, don't get me wrong, it had real power. Whoa. But the weight of it and the way your guitar strap came down was not satisfactory. It was kind of like too far along. So I gave it to a mate of mine, but I told him all this, you know, I didn't like selling it. I gave him it, I said you can have it, because at least you learn to play, or develop your playing on it. So it was a good guitar, you know. You can put up with a guitar strap, that's just kind of a bit different, you know, but you can't be like, bloody hell, it must build me up. That's probably why I put on weight and muscle, like holding guitars, they're so heavy, like your hands and that. It's like the toughest thing I've ever done, guitar playing. And I've got this bass guitar, but this bass guitar is beautiful, you know, it just seems, it's not a well-known maker, it came from Germany. It's absolutely beautiful, it is. It goes beautiful through my bass amp, which is a Marshall. No problem. So we'll have to see how it goes, but I seem to get it into tune this evening with the tuner, you know, on the Switch 4, and it seemed to be spot on, you know, like it was staying in tune and it was good. I was really enjoying having some power effects, because I was really kind of getting into playing Killing Joke. I mean, I love some of their riffs, but it really, Killing Joke, they play really heavy riffs, you know, they're good. I mean, I still think they're pretty, like the best. I mean, and then I was doing like some U2 things, and you just go from one thing to another. You don't even know how or why. It's just like, I'm playing along, and I kind of had a bit of a Carlos Santana touch to it as well. And that was like, when you've got your just call them your 3 knobs, right? Now some people can explain this, because like you've got 3 pickups, so one's your volume, other one's your tone in the middle, or whatever it is. The other one's something else, I can't even explain it. I'll have to look it up and research it. And Carlos Santana one, I had everything down, and like on the first switch, then just a little bit added on, and oh, it sounded good, you know, coming through this Marshall. You got to remember, it's, oh yeah, and another thing I did was I just turned all the pots, or all the knobs, all the switches, right up. And then you're testing it out at full volume with extended volume coming from your foot pedal, and it can be a bit overpowering. It's like, whoa, on your ears, you know. But I really enjoyed it, because it's like the first switch is fairly quiet, less decibels, right? But when you press it, it gets a lot louder out of the amp. Then the second one, power, like whoa. And when you press that a second time, the second one, oh, that's got a lot of power. And then the third one might be the chorus, so it changes to chorus, and all the time it's got delay going through the amp. So it's like strum a chord, it goes, which is good, you know, like, because I don't really want to go over to amp and start fiddling around with it to get it exactly clean and exactly straight. I kind of like delay, and so it's like a whole new interesting sound, whole interesting new technique. And I don't think I need to do a lot with it at the moment. Then it's down to your playing, you know. Then you've got to like keep practicing and work out nice parts. And another problem for me, I know it's going on a bit this video, but it's the width of the fretboard. I can't get my fingers so to hold A and E. I mean E sort of and A. So that takes a lot of, you know, it's like I need to use a guitar with a bit of a bigger fretboard and a bit wider so I can get my fingers in. My fingers must have got a bit bigger and fatter as I got older. And it's a lot different to when you're a kid playing your guitar and playing your 20s or your 30s and your 40s, whatever age you play at. Your fingers start to change, so you've got to get a guitar where you can get all over the place. But that wasn't my worry, really. Really, a lot of it's the fun of the technology, and that it is a new kind of technology there. It's Marshall's latest amplifier from last year or something, but it's bloody good. And the foot pedal and that, it's like perfect. They work together, don't they? Symbiotic or sympathetic to get to each other, made for each other. You don't need to like put other foot pedals with it, you know, wah wah or something. Just stick with that just to create some kind of sound. It's got all this power as well. So it's like if you had a Marshall 100 watter, oh man, you can do all kinds of things. But I'm just sticking to what's within my budget and using the right plectrum or using a thumb pick or wherever. Might get the bottleneck to it tomorrow. Yeah, listen to that. But that's it really. Just a kind of update about guitar playing. What else? So that's that. And to make sure this video works, you know.